When it comes to charitable giving and philanthropy and the tax strategies that come with it, how much of a priority is that to you and other high net worth individuals? And are you actively utilizing those tax giving strategies? And then also, what advice would you have for somebody approaching a high net worth individual to start a conversation about those charitable giving strategies?
Early on in my career, I started giving back as soon as I could kind of afford to give back. In the beginning when we were bootstrapping, I was trying not to take out loans. So we were self-funding and having to reinvest in the company. But as time went on, I knew I had the ability to give back. And what's really interesting, Sarah, is a lot of my giving back ended up being very organic. And I believe in that process. So as somebody who has the ability to donate and to obviously be a philanthropist, I tend to do it in a very organic way. And so for the instance, the very first time that I ever did it was Christina Applegate organically spoke about my Miracle Leave-In product on the cover of People magazine and InStyle magazine, completely unsolicited. So I ended up tweeting her on Twitter, and it was maybe a few months old. It had just come out and I knew she was on it. And so I just reached out to her and I said, you know what? I own that company and I'm so thankful for your love of my product. I want to give back to you. So I created a Miracle Leave-In product that was pink for breast cancer because she was a breast cancer survivor and had a foundation. And I made 500,000 bottles and they sold out almost instantly. And I wrote her a great big check. Then a couple of years later, I created an entire line, 5 SKUs all year long to Whipping Cancer. The name of the collection was Whipped. And so I used my platform and my company for a very philanthropic cause, but it was also very much because it was a win-win. So anytime that you can approach a company where they really understand how it's an organic kind of or karmic type of process of why they would want to maybe give to your company, that always helps when you approach them. I do believe that there is no business without purpose. I'm a firm believer that businesses should be used for good of the world in many ways. So if you have a way for a company to do that, then maybe you can engage with them and get them to invest in your philanthropic efforts.
You want the same opportunity that all these members are getting on this call, where they are able to ask their questions directly to millionaires and billionaires, these 8, 9, and 10-figure entrepreneurs that I interview. Well, I want to give you that exact same access that you're watching right now in this video. All you have to do is go down and click the link in the description of this video to join the School of Mentors.